she hurt you. Maybe it was the way she left. Maybe it was how cold she became after everything you gave, or maybe it's just the silence she left behind. Either way, I know that ache. I know how it hits at 2 a.m. when no one's around and your mind keeps asking, was I not enough? But let me tell you something. What she did to you, it doesn't define you. What you do now, in this pain and this confusion, that's where your power is born. You're not just some broken man trying to heal. You're a warrior being carved from the fire. So listen close, because I'm going to walk you through how to use this heartbreak, not to chase her, not to impress her, but to become the version of yourself you were always meant to be. Let's get into it. Point 1. Her rejection was the universe telling you it's time to evolve. When she walked away, it probably felt like everything collapsed. But real talk, that moment, that pain, wasn't the end. It was the universe slapping you awake. Her leaving wasn't just a breakup, it was an announcement, a forced reset. You had become too comfortable shrinking yourself just to fit into her world. You compromised, you tolerated, you settled, all in the name of love. But the moment she pulled away, life gave you the mirror. The question is, what do you see in it now? A man waiting to be chosen again? Or a man who's done waiting and ready to become? Rejection doesn't mean you were unworthy. It means you've outgrown who you were. It's time to evolve, not for her, not to win her back, but because the old version of you is no longer welcome in your future. Point 2, your emotions are loud, but let your response be quiet. I know you want to send that long message. I know you want to explain, defend, cry out just to make her understand how much it hurt. But brother, let me tell you, the loudest thing you can say right now is nothing. Let her wonder why you've gone silent. Let her feel the weight of your stillness. Not because you're playing games, but because you've chosen your peace over her chaos. Most men let their pain turn into reaction, but not you. You're not going to throw away your dignity just to be heard. You're going to let her see that you don't need to be loud to be powerful. Silence isn't weakness. It's self-respect on full display. It's the pause that makes her question everything, while you move forward in stillness, stronger than ever. Point 3, use the pain to build, not break. This part right here, it separates the boys from the men. Because pain is either a prison or a tool, and you have to decide what it's going to be for you. She left you shattered? Good. Pick up those pieces and start building something new. Get back in the gym, learn a skill, fix your sleep, grow your mind. I'm not saying it'll be easy. It's going to hurt, but every rep, every journal entry, every quiet night you spend with yourself instead of chasing her, that's you stacking bricks. You're building a man she won't even recognize. And more importantly, a man you will be proud of. Let her ghost you while you level up. Let her wonder while you evolve. You're not proving anything to her, you're proving it to the man in the mirror. Point 4, set fire to the fantasy and see her clearly. Be honest, are you missing her or the version of her you created in your mind? Because after a woman hurts you, it's easy to romanticize her. You remember the good mornings, not the gaslighting. You remember the laughs, not the way she dismissed your feelings. But let me remind you, the real her chose to hurt you. Not by accident, but by decision. And the moment you let go of the fantasy, the spell breaks. That woman wasn't a soulmate. She was a lesson. And it's time you saw her for who she was. Not through the lens of what you wanted her to be, but for what she actually showed you. Because the truth is, sometimes the people we fall hardest for are the very ones sent to destroy the oldest, so we can rise from the ashes. Point 5, don't just detach from her, detach from who you were with her. One of the biggest traps after heartbreak is becoming obsessed with the person who left. But here's what most men miss. You weren't just attached to her, you were attached to the version of yourself who needed her, the man who tolerated disrespect, the man who lost sleep over mixed signals, the man who forgot his worth to keep her around. That's who you need to walk away from. You see, detachment isn't just about going no contact. It's about deleting the identity you built around her presence. When you stop living like you're waiting for her to come back, something changes. You become dangerous, focused, silent, and you begin to remember who you were before she walked in and who you're becoming now that she's gone. Point 6, stop asking why she did it. Start asking what you'll do with it. You'll drive yourself crazy trying to make sense of it. Why she said she loved you then ghosted, why she got distant, cold, and careless. But here's the thing, her reasons, they don't matter anymore. What matters is what you're going to do with the damage. Are you going to stay in this cycle of overthinking and blaming yourself? Or are you going to grab this pain by the throat and say, this ends with me? You don't need closure from her. You need a decision to rise. Stop giving her power in your mind. She already took enough from your heart. From this point forward, your healing is your responsibility, and every step you take without needing her to understand, that's real power. She may have broken your heart, but she didn't break you, because here you are, still standing, still growing, still becoming, and the man you're building now, he's unshaken. If you felt that, drop one word in the comments. Unshaken. Because that's who you are now, and she'll feel it long before she ever sees it.